Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to the Serendipity of Aeons. This name, man. This game's name, man. But we're gonna continue on with a new guy, Tatsuya the nerd, which is very cold to us. I believe so. I push myself up to stand and look at the men surrounding me. The other guys look a little, I don't know. I'm not sure I can rely on them. My eyes settle on the blue-haired guy. Other than Professor Kazama, I think he looks the most serious and reliable. I'll go with Tatsuya. Tatsuya audibly sighs. Laughs. I see. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do this properly, but I guess that was the most reasonable choice you could have picked. You might just have a good head on your shoulders. Ugh, arrogant much. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Don't be too harsh with Tsubasa, Tatsuya. I can't quite hear what Shinji mumbles, but I'm certain it has something to do with a stick up someone's butt. Tatsuya can be a little difficult, but he's reliable and skilled. You'll be safe with him. Difficult? I found feeling a twinge of regret. I know I might have sounded a little off-putting before, but it's just because I'm usually pressed for time. But really, if you stick with me, you won't need to worry about anything, so it makes sense. I'm not entirely sure of your situation, but I'll be there to protect and guide you the whole way. Oh, thank you. Maybe he's more sensitive than I thought. But then Tatsuya glances at his watch and starts striding over to the elevator. But because of this situation, I'm going to be late for work. If you want help getting home, hurry up and come on. I rush to catch up with him, just barely making it in before the elevator closes. What is with this guy? He has some serious mood swings. The elevator slowly moves up the floor, unheeding of our uncomfortable silence. I could barely keep up with him through the hallway. I'm already feeling tired and shaky to boot. Seriously, what an asshole. Tatsuya pushes open the door to the outside. I squint at the brightness of the setting sun. He finally glances back and slows down. But when he opens his mouth again, it isn't to apologize. I'm going to tell you some important stuff, but I'm going to do it fast, so you better listen up. I grunt in response, but Tatsuya takes this as an opportunity to launch into a fast-paced lecture. I don't know why you seem to have no idea what's going on here, but I don't have time to ask about it right now. I'll give you a rundown of the basics. You are some kind of human with magic powers. Magic can be tied to emotions for some type of powers, and yours clearly are. Professor Kazama intentionally triggered your powers before, but I'm certain he miscalculated because they were far greater than he anticipated. Tatsuya glances at me. You might even have the power to blow up the whole school, who knows? But your control is non-existent at best. You need to focus on keeping calm and keeping your emotions in check. Lucky for you, I'm an expert at this. I somehow feel even more offended at this. I'm not the type to have a problem controlling my feelings. The man tried to attack me. Fair enough. But the fact of the matter is you have way too much power and not enough control. For your safety and the safety of those around you, you need to keep calm while you are in your own skills. If you're feeling like you might still be too emotionally unstable, you could come to work with me. It's my mother's cafe, so you could just stay in the back or something. No, I'm just really tired, so I'll just go to sleep when I get home. I was fine on the day before Professor Kazama decided to attack me. Another fair point. Alright, I'll trust that. Give me your phone though, if you would. I want to add my contact info in there so you can call me if you have any issues. Reluctantly, I pull my phone out and pass it to him. I watch as he quickly opens the contact and put his number and email in. He hands it back to me. I put my phone number in there, but honestly I'd prefer instant messages or email. I'm pretty busy, so I don't like to chat unless it's really important. Okay. We're turning onto the street and leading to my apartment when I feel a wave of fatigue hit me. Whoa. My knees buckle and I nearly fall, but I manage to catch myself. I feel like I can't take another step. The world is moving in front of my eyes. I stop and grab my head, willing the earth to stay still. Up ahead, Tatsuya finally stops, turns around, and then jogs back to me. You okay? sorry. I shake my head and stand up taller. I'm just feeling a little dizzy. Tatsuya looks around the empty street, then looks back at me. I couldn't have possibly predicted what happens next. Tatsuya moves closer to me and stares into my eyes. What is it? I'm going to pick you up now. Huh? I'm late to work. I'm sorry about this, but I don't have the time to argue. With that, he bends down and puts one arm behind my legs and one behind my back. He effortlessly scoops me up before I have a chance to process what's going on. What are you doing? Put me down. Nope. Tatsuya starts walking quickly before breaking out into a ridiculously fast run. Holy crap. I'm more terrified than embarrassed, so I reluctantly throw my arms around his neck. He looked like a skinny little nerd to me. I can't believe he has this kind of speed. He's clearly not human. Still, I am going to murder him when he puts me down. But Tatsuya never lets me down. He only slows a little when we get to my apartment stairs. Despite my protest, he doesn't let me down until we're actually in front of my door. He gently lets me down as if I weighed nothing. I feel so unsteady on my feet that I have to lean onto the door. I glare at him, breathing heavily. I told you to put me down. Don't you ever... Tatsuya utterly shocks me silent by bowing. I apologize for doing that. I know it was rude to touch you without permission, but I really have to go help my mother now. You should get some rest. I hope you feel better later. I can't even think of one word to say as Tatsuya quickly turns around and jogs down the stairs. Okay. That was a really abrupt end. Like, I get... They were correct that he... I don't know how to say the word. And there's many variations of how to say the word. And I don't want to cause an argument of how to say the word. Because it seems like when people say it incorrectly, a lot of people try to type how to say it. But... it's spelled Tsundere, I believe. So if you guys know how to pronounce it for me, like, can you guys like leave a comment so then like in further uses I would know how to say it? Because I do not know how to say that word at all, like at all. I don't read enough manga, and I don't read I don't read enough manga, and I don't watch enough anime to hear that word. So I'm just usually watching like YouTubers. That's all I've been doing. YouTubers, and I've been watching... No, that's about it. It's either watching YouTube or playing games, or going to work, or it's dogs. So I'm never watching anime. And if I do watch anime, it's usually like the love stories, or it's about food. If you guys watch Food War, yeah, I'm waiting for second season. Really hope it's coming out. But that's gonna be it for Tatsuya, right? I already forgot his name. I think it's Tatsuya. But we have our official last Cannon Boy here. I believe he's the Cannon Boy Shu, whichever. But thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.